Okay, so this is called partial quotients, and hopefully I can correctly do this as well. Partial quotients would be a strategy definitely for Common Core, and especially if you're going into the 5th grade, this will be perfect for you. So I'm going to go ahead and understand that I'm going to break up the number 642, just so you're remembering, is like 5 groups. Like I want to place 642 evenly amongst these 5 groups. But ultimately, if we were to draw dots and do that, that would take way too long. So instead, we're gonna use our knowledge of math facts and multiplication to help support us. So a lot of times what we'll start doing is like, well, how many 5s are in 642? And just easy, because this is like a hundreds number and this is a 5, which I like, I'm gonna say that there are at least 100 5s in 642. So if I had 100 5s, that's 5 times 100, I actually have 500. So I can at least know that each of these boxes is going to receive at least 100 into each of them, right? Because that'd be 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, that's 500. So each of them will get 100. And now I'm gonna go ahead and subtract and see what I have left as a remainder, because I'll probably have to start distributing that number as well, right? So I have 142. So then now, obviously we're not in a bigger number as like 600, so I can't take like 100 away, but knowing our math facts, we can think about, well, this number, I'm gonna look at this as just 100, I'm gonna round it in my head. So how many 5s are in 100? And then if you remember your math facts and the powers of 10, if I have 20 5s, that actually equals 2. 5 times 2 is 10. Adding that gets me 100. Okay? And then, so now I know that 120 is going to be distributed amongst each of those groups, but I still have some left over. There's that 42 that I'm gonna have to distribute. So now, looking at how many 5s are in 42, knowing our math facts, let's see how close we can get. 5 times what gets me close to 42, less than 42, and that's gonna be 8. So 5 times 8 is 40. Okay, so now we know that altogether we have 128 that are gonna go into each of these separate boxes, but it doesn't look like this was an even divide. We actually have a remainder of 2. So this is actually going to be your answer, your quotient. Okay, we call it the answer in a division problem as quotient. So you have 128. It's going to go into each of these boxes. And then also knowing that you'll have 2 left over on the side. So I hope that helps. If this video was not your cup of tea and didn't fit your learning style, I suggest looking up other YouTube videos on partial quotients, because this is going to be definitely a 5th grade strategy that you're introduced to, and it'll help support you eventually to do that long division. Okay, bye.